Hey, so my name is Avery. Today I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about the negatives on social media. So, according to Social Media Network Pro and Con website, as of January 2014, 74% of students, American adults, use social networking sites such as Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, and Snapchat. In comparison to 2008, where the use was as low as 46%. So on social media websites such as these, users are able to develop a biographical website, or web page, I should say, and communicate with friends and strangers, do research, share thoughts, and videos and pictures. Although many say that online communities do promote increased interaction with family and friends that they have lost communication with in the past, it does prevent face-to-face communication between a lot of people. According to Everyday Health, the amount of times kids spend watching or interacting with screens has risen dramatically in the recent years, unquote. In a report done by the Kaiser Family Foundation in 2010, on average kids from 8 to 18 years old spend about 7 hours and 38 minutes a day on entertainment media. That is nearly 20% more than they spent on such 5 years ago. Meanwhile, according to the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, 7% of children from the ages of 3 to 17 years old have been diagnosed with ADHD, which essentially translates to 4.5 million kids in the United States. They also stated that ADHD have been on the rise for more than a decade and essentially is increasing by 3% a year from 1997 to 2006. So not only is ADHD on the rise, but grammatically speaking, students are unable to comprehend as well. Social media inhibits short sentences and grammatically wrong text logo like OMG, LOL, and BTW. And we all do it. I know I'm guilty. Although shorthanded text logo helps cut down time to communicate, it is affecting students' ability to form proper sentences. On CBS's website, they interviewed a few teachers to get their opinions on what they feel their students are getting from social media. And they agreed, quote, "A lot of people don't even know how to write anymore. They just don't," end quote. And that was quoted by Kaylee McPherson, who is a teacher, as I said it earlier. When they interviewed another teacher, Mrs. McNeil, she had said that, quote, "almost a third of the students are failing and they're blaming social media for it." So, last, con artists, criminals, and other dishonest actors are exploiting this capability for despicable purposes. According to a Javelin study in 2011, a fraud increased by more than 13%, which essentially is more than 11.6 million adults became victims of the identity fraud in the United States. Not only is this identity theft a concern, but stranger danger is a concern as well. I know that many people who were trying to do their tax returns on TurboTax this year had really ran into this fraud problem, because what was happening was, if they had done TurboTax the year before, these people had saved all that information that they had used earlier, and the next year they took all that information and reused it, and they received all the money. So those people worked really hard for all their money, and they never received it because of the frauds. The frauds took all the money from them, and there's no way to prove it when they do that. So overall, social media is not a positive attribution to our community nowadays, because it increased fraud rates, it promotes negative grammar, and it enhances behavioral issues in students, adults, and many more. Thank you so much. Have a great day.